Slim Shady. What's going on, Germany?
Aus der World of aus Seattle und zwar bin ich hier auf der fucking Warp Tour. Und meine Fresse ist das super hier. Okay, und...
Did you just say fucking?
Yes. Und das ist Eminem. Hi.
Hi, my name is Huh? My name is Who? My name is...
Okay, I read the tour dates of the Warp Tour, and It's just amazing how many cities you're playing.
It's a lot of cities, and plus, like, what a lot of people don't realize is that sometimes, some dates I'm doing 2 days in a row. Like I'll do a show in the morning, and then I'll do a show at night.
In the same day?
Yeah, in the same day.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, and it's just, but does it get boring or something?
It doesn't get boring. It's fun. It just gets tiring, you know.
Yeah,
a lot of times, you know.
Yeah.
You get drunk, you get tired.
Get headache and stuff. And what is it? Is it nice hanging out with the same bands all the time, or does that get boring?
No, it's cool because I'm just getting to know the bands. The tour just started, and I'm only on the tour for like 5 weeks, so you know.
But did you meet the Black Eyed Peas?
Yeah,
I just had an interview with them. They're really nice.
Yeah, they're on the same label as me, so you know.
Oh yeah.
I've known them for like a year. You know, like I'm just getting to know them, like really know them. You know what I'm saying? But I met them like a year ago.
Yeah.
You know,
So. When you play festivals, is the audience different than when you do your solo concerts?
A little bit. Like most of the tours I've been on, like the last 3 tours have been like straight up hip hop tours.
Yeah.
And this is a little bit different. It's a little bit punk, rock / alternative, you know. So it's a chance for me to play in front of like a more diverse audience, you know.
Yeah.
Audience is more like diverse. It's like from all walks of life. So.
Yes, because some of the people maybe aren't there because of you, and then they freak out when they see your show.
I never meant to bring you too much, but now you're sitting in the corner crying.
Okay, dann geht's gleich weiter. Bis gleich. So, da sind wir immer noch auf der Warp Tour und ich habe hier gerade Backstage auf dem Festival Eminem getroffen. Okay, I read so many interviews about Slim Shady that sort of really lots of fucking bastards just don't understand, you know, this Slim Shady thing. I mean, but you still answer questions. I mean, lots of people come up and say, you're the devil, you sing bad lyrics and stuff like that. But do you like answering questions like that?
I mean, anybody who says that, I'm like this. But most of the people don't come at me like that.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't get it. They don't get that all I'm doing is taking things that really happen in the world.
Yeah.
And I'm speaking on them. I'm making jokes about them. I'm poking fun at them.
Yeah.
Or whether I'm serious about them or not, these things really go on in the world. So
Yes.
if you listen to my album, it's like, wow, these things really go on. But a lot of people, they don't want to address it. They want to pretend like it doesn't exist.
Yeah, and they think you're making it worse by singing about it. And it
happens.
Yes, exactly.
The news is making it worse. Movies, you know what I'm saying? You got movies, you got music, you got news, you got all different aspects of it talking about it. But as soon as you can like guns on TV, you can show guns on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? New York Undercover and different TV shows like that.
Yeah.
You can show people shooting at each other and this and that, but you can't talk about it.
Yeah.
Why can you not talk about it on a record?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But what do you think about like censorship? I don't know if it's still like that. I read that American sort of radio broadcasting stations boycott your record. Is that still true?
Not really. Some people try to, but you know, censorship to me is bullshit. And you can only go so far with it.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying? We got freedom of speech here in America.
Yeah.
You know, and freedom of speech, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can only take it so far, but you can pretty much say what you want, you know. But that's when the PMRC and everybody wants to come in, they want to step in and say, oh, this is right, but this ain't right, you know what I'm saying? But you can go to the movies and you can see a South Park episode, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Where it's totally politically incorrect.
Yeah.
But as soon as Slim Shady says something, it's like, oh my God.
Bad. Yeah,
you know, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't say this. You shouldn't say that.
So, sort of talking about censorship, do you go ahead and censor yourself? Because like Slim Shady, the clip where you go asshole, and you can't hear the word asshole, you can only read your lips that you say it. Did you do it while you recorded it, or was that over? They took it out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
got it. Yeah, because that's what I wanted to know. Okay, so hier kommt jetzt My Name Is von Eminem. Super Clip.
My name is Hart. My name is who? My name is
Okay, da sind wir immer noch mit Eminem backstage auf der Warped Tour in Seattle. A few months ago you were in Germany when you met MC Denderman from
Who?
MC Denderman. Sort of a long interview with a German rapper.
Oh yeah. I remember.
Do you still remember? Did you like him? Was he nice?
He was cool. I don't speak German, so
Yes,
I don't.
but could he speak English?
He can speak English.
Well?
Yeah. He can speak it pretty good, you know.
Yes.
But like, he gave me a CD and it was like all in German and I don't understand. You know what I'm saying?
but you get the flow, sort of.
Yeah.
Did you like
it was a
his
good
CD?
flow. It was a good flow. It
Yeah.
was a good beat. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like the language, I can't understand it unless I
Yeah.
had somebody translate
Yes.
it for me, like what it was saying.
And
you
that's
know?
what I was thinking, because when I read the interview, people must have translated it for you, and then it doesn't rhyme anymore. You know, the lyrics.
Right.
Yeah. But that guy is my favorite rapper in Germany. So
Oh, yeah?
this hip hop band, yeah.
Oh,
it's
okay.
just I think they're geniuses.
Yeah,
Really.
that's good then. That's good then.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's saying,
Because
but
when I read it, I thought, this fucking Eminem, he met him and I haven't met him yet. Because I have, you know, I envied you. Okay, so dann kommt jetzt erstmal eins.
I never meant to bring you to my world.
Yeah, hallo, immer noch zurück. Charlotte mit Eminem. Okay, the new single, Guilty Conscience. I haven't seen the video yet. Could you
Ain't seen it?
No. Could you describe what's in it?
all right. Guilty Conscience is me and Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like 3 instances of somebody about to do something bad. And it's like a devil on one shoulder and an angel on the other. And the angel's telling him not to do it, and the devil's telling him to do it, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like just 3 instances of somebody about to do something like bad and what's going through their mind at the time when they're about to do it. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's what the whole video is based on. It's like the good versus evil, you know what I'm saying?
Cool. That sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
That's what it's about.
Okay, so dann könnt ihr den jetzt mal gucken, ne? Den Clip, viel Spaß. Okay, Chakalaka, immer noch Fast Forward aus Seattle von der Warped Tour mit Eminem. Okay, has anything sort of terrible happened on the Warped Tour yet, or funny things, sort of?
A funny thing, like on the Warped Tour, I've noticed like people like to throw shit.
I saw them throwing joints. Was it?
Well, not joints. Like
Yeah.
people like to throw like full water bottles. They like to throw like lemons and fruit and apples and things like that.
Is it nice, or are
Well-
they trying to kill you?
I think they're trying to kill me because one night I was a little bit tipsy
Yeah.
and a water bottle hit me in the head. I was
What,
on my
on
last
stage?
song. Yeah,
Yeah.
on stage. So I kind of spun around and I was kind of dizzy and I was like, all right, peace. And I walked off the stage because I was kind of dizzy.
Yeah.
I was on my last song, but I felt like I was so mad that it hit me.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, that's not having fun, that's disrespect.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you're trying to throw something to hit an artist, you're trying to disrespect them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play to a crowd just trying to disrespect me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's the way I felt. So I left the stage. I was like, I ain't playing no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna hurt something, and I don't want to do that. So, like,
Yeah.
you know,
And
bye-bye.
I just saw, when I saw you performing, there were these lots of girls lifting their t-shirts up and showing their boobies, and you didn't even look at them.
I did. I
you,
did.
Oh, you did? Oh, it didn't
I
look
did.
as if you were.
I did.
Because normally when people threw joints or something on the stage, afterwards you said, thank you very much, and we're going to smoke that shit.
Right.
But you didn't say anything
But when the
to the
girls show their
girls.
titties, my girl's here. So naturally, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
No.
Oh, ladies. Can I sing a song for you, ladies?
I read on the Slim Shady LP that Kid Rock did the cutting. What
Oh,
is
and the
that?
song Just Don't Give a Fuck.
Oh, that song,
Yeah.
Just Don't Give a Fuck.
He did the scratches. Yeah.
The scratches in the song.
Yeah.
Wow,
Kid Rock is a DJ too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Kid Rock started out as a DJ. He started out DJing and MCing.
Yeah.
He used to go to parties and whatever. He used to get up on the turntables and stand on them and scratch between his legs and stuff. That's
Yeah.
how I knew him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, I only know him from Bar to Bar and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's a big single, but, you know,
Yeah.
Kid Rock has been doing it from back in the days, you know.
Yeah.
We're from the same city, so that's how I know so much about him, you know.
Okay, so hier kommt jetzt für euch Just Don't Give a Fuck.
My name is Hunt. My name is Who. My name is
Okay, and I heard something about Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah.
What was that?
Every city that we go to, we have a mummy costume.
Yeah.
And each city, we get somebody out of the audience, we pick them to be the mummy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We ask them if they want to dress up as the mummy.
Yeah.
And one night, Dustin Hoffman was in LA. He was in Los Angeles, and his kids were like fans of mine or whatever. So he was backstage. I met him. We talked or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we said somebody, I don't remember how it went down, but somebody mentioned something about the mummy, and his kids were like, Dad, be the mummy, be the mummy. So he was like, all right, I'll do it, I'll do it. Yeah.
Yes.
So he was the mummy, and then at the end of the show, I ripped the mummy costume off because it's like Velcro.
Yeah.
I was like, do you guys want to know who the mummy is? And they was like, yeah. And I was like, I ripped the costume off, and I was like, it's Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah. Wow.
They went bananas. They went bananas.
Sind wir immer noch mit Eminem Backstage auf der Seattle Tour, auf der Warp Tour in Seattle. So. Okay, I wanted to talk to you about this censorship again. There's so many people, sort of grown-up bastards, that say you're influencing children badly or whatever. And I think, you know, it's mean because you've got a daughter, and it's sort of, you wouldn't ever do any harm to children, you know. I think so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look, when I was 11 years old, I was getting Ice-T tapes, I was getting 2 Live Crew, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was listening to stuff like this, stuff with parental advisory stickers that I wasn't supposed to be getting, but I was getting. And I feel like, especially today, kids are way smarter than we give them credit for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like I never went out, I never raped no girl, I never shot nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was listening to NWA, 2 Live Crew, Ice-T, when I was this big, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I feel like I didn't do anything wrong, you know.
Yeah.
And kids are gonna get it regardless of what happens. I was sneaking into rated R movies
Yeah.
when I was 10 years old, you know what I'm saying? So kids are gonna get it regardless, and they're gonna make their own decisions, but I feel like kids nowadays especially are more smarter than we give them credit for.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They're gonna
And
take their own
I
route.
don't think any lyrics in the world can do any harm to people listening to it.
Unless they're already crazy.
Yeah.
If you're already crazy, then you're gonna do it regardless. If it's not Slim Shady, then it's Marilyn Manson. If it's not Marilyn
Yes,
Manson,
because I wanted to ask you about that. You know, this Littleton massacre,
right.
and you know, all the world says it's Marilyn Manson's
That's
fault,
bullshit.
and it's
That's
just,
bullshit. That's
Yeah.
bullshit. Them kids were already crazy to begin with. They
Yeah.
were already nuts, and from what I understand, it was picked on as a kid. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It was
And then
picked
they
on in school,
took
and then they just
revenge or
retaliated.
whatever. Yeah.
That's a little bit extreme to retaliate with, but at the same time, I've been picked on as a kid. You know what I'm saying? I know what it's like. You know,
Yeah.
but as far as like shooting somebody or getting automatic weapons or whatever, that was the parents. The parents should have been watching the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they should have been blamed for that whole thing anyways, not Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson was not their father. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
You know, so
yes, yeah. And I don't think Marilyn Manson can do any harm to people. And
it's only music. It's
Yeah.
only entertainment. It's
Yeah.
only entertainment.
they only just want to forbid it.
Yeah.
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 It's just, okay, dann geht's gleich weiter. Jo, dranbleiben.
My name is Hunt. My name is Who. My name is
Okay, da sind wir wieder nochmal ganz kurz zum Tschüss sagen. Say goodbye.
Goodbye, Germany. Buying my records. Slim Shady LP. It's in stores right now.
Yes, buy
You
it.
ain't got it, go out, go get it. You know what I'm saying? Don't try this at home. All right? Slim Shady.